people started moving on those wheels, and then the speed of the working. So the work which was taking long time become a bit simpler, and the confidence of the business started coming into the IT, that the IT team can do something different.
There was an era when ATM
Yes.
was newly introduced. People directly went from, having the ease of use, having the ATM card, and now we are already into the cashless era. We are also utilizing the ease and accessibility of UPI as well. I think technology and, the adaptation of digital transformation has come a long way.
AI, blockchain, or some of the agentic AI. Agentic AI is again helping the people with their challenges, supportive. Agent will take care of things. Agent will give you the reminder when you have to do what, and agent will also inform you where you have reached and what is the next step you have to take.
Right.
So AI is again going to be game changer in future. So this is how the new technology is going to help the business.
Hello and welcome to the newest episode of our Thursday Live series brought to you by the Mainstream. I am Simran Shiwalkar, your host for today. Today I have with me yet another dynamic leader from the tech space, introducing none other than Mr. Ashok Tiwari. So thank you so much for joining us today and being a part of the series.
Thank you, Simran. It's my pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, Mr. Tiwari and his dynamic work is already known in the industry. I will still take this opportunity to share a few things about him and introduce him as well. To begin with, he is a Chief Information Officer at Finolex Cables Ltd, a seasoned leader with over 25 years of rich hands-on experience and strategic experience across multiple industries. Mr. Tiwari doesn't just drive IT, he redefines its role as a growth engine, from building AI powered customer solutions to aligning digital strategies with business goals. He is at the forefront of using technology for real business transformation. His expertise spans revenue generation, sales enablement, compliance, IT risk, and innovation. Today, he is not just a CIO, but he's also a business enabler, innovation strategist, and someone with a clear vision of what technology can truly do when it's tied to purpose. Well, I'm excited to have this conversation with him, understand his vision and ideas for the future of tech. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Firstly, Mr. Tiwari, your journey in tech leadership spans more than 2 decades. Can you tell us a bit about this journey? How did it all begin, and what were some of the key moments that you have come across?
Yeah, definitely, Simran. So I have started my career in 90s era. It was 1995, 96 when you have started. At that time, the technology was very new for everybody and for the businesses. And that was the era when it was totally digital and in the digits only. There was no graphics interface available, and we were used to work on the DOS and some Unix systems. In comparative to today's world, it was a different way of working basis on the commands and the prompts and Unix systems. And after that, when we started the journey, and then the graphical area has taken place when the Windows 3.0 has started, and it was basically running, putting some commands on the DOS prompts, and so that was the era when we were using some homegrown systems for the business on the DOS and Unix level. But later we found that some of the good companies came up with enterprise applications, and that was the time when we shifted from a traditional system to bit of the middle level innovative systems like the new ERPs like 4C4, and then the SAP 3.0 when it started, JD Edward, and some applications which are enterprise level application got started. And then later we found that the Microsoft Soft has come up with their tools like Words and WordStar, and Lotus Notes came for the mailing system. Then the communication started. That was the point when the Lotus Notes has come with the emailing system, and then the speed and you can say the stronger wheels came into the business picture, and then the people started moving on those wheels, and then the speed of the working. So the work which was taking long time become a bit simpler, and the confidence of the business started coming into the IT, that the IT team can do something different now. And the time got changed, and the things kept moving, and the people become familiar with the IT. I know the time when the finance people were scared about the technology, that I don't know whether the ledger will be printed or not, that the trial balance will be met or not. So, but now time passes and then they have started with the right spirit and the right goals and the faith. Now things are in the different ways. So there were some challenges, there were some steps, there were some points where the IT has proved, the technology has proved, and given the faith to the business to move further. So this is was the time when I have started my career, Simran.
Fantastic. And thank you so much for sharing this wonderful journey with us. Moving on, I also understand you have consistently aligned IT with business visions. How is your approach, or how do you approach IT not just as a support function but also as a revenue generating engine?
I would say not in today's era, even since the beginning. So when we have started our journey in the IT,
Correct.
and our senior started telling us that see, the time will come when the IT will drive the things, when the IT will support closely to the business to generate their revenue and to give them the support for their visibility in the market. So there are a lot of the new startup, there are some companies which are very new, means we were not even know them, they are in the market now and people knows them very well because of the IT, because of the digital era, because of the digital marketing, what's happening here. So it's very important for any leader who is working in the IT should work very closely with the each functional stakeholder. When you are working with the each functional stakeholder, you would be able to understand the working of that particular function and then their challenges, what type of challenges they are facing, and then how we can help them to ease their work, ease their function, and how we can help them to make that function faster, how we can help them to save their time. So time is money. If we can save some time of any function, that got convert into the cost. So we are saving the cost of the company that time, and then when
Right.
you will save the cost of the company, you are going to save the cost of your product.
Correct.
You are saving something which is important for the business, and business can use that time for some other productivity. Improving productivity with the help of the technology is important part. Like railways, when in the 19th era, when we have started online reservation of the people, they have started doing the reservation and then they save a lot of time,
Right.
they save a lot of money. And today, if you, the time is going to come when the people will not be there on the ATM, because everybody is taking out the money online and using the UPI for transferring money, become very easy for them, and I don't see the line or queues on the ATM now. So this is the technology which is giving the ease for the people. That is the way how we can. So when you will work with the business leaders, with the stakeholders, like you can say, if you are working with the manufacturing operations head, CEO, COO, chief operating officer, the chief operating officer knows the challenges in the manufacturing. And down the line, if you work with the plant manager who is handling the entire plant, the plant manager knows how much time the shift change is taking.
Correct.
And you can give some good ideas or some good application, some good tool to track that, will help them to reduce the time of the working. If you reduce that, it will help them. So aligning with the business using technology is very important. If a IT leader is very well aware of the business function, he or she is able to give the right solution to the business and solve their problem, which can help them for improve their productivity, improve their revenue.
Right.
So this is how we can do. So in the sales side, suppose there are some scheme for the distributors, for the retailers, there are some benefits or some strategy for the market that can be given to them instantly by using systems, by using applications.
Correct.
Then they will feel that this is the company who is giving the things instant. And suppose if some retailer is able to put their order to the distributor using their application, is helpful for them. They need not to call them, and it will also create the record. They can see the history.
Correct.
What are the orders you have given to the particular distributor, and what are the orders being delivered, what are the pending.
Correct.
So these are the things using IT you can solve to the business, and then business can take the pace, can take the speed, reduce their effort, and they can use that time to some other activities that we can grow our company. Aligning the IT with the business is very, very important. Otherwise, managing things is okay, means managing lights are okay, that can be done by anyone. But the leader is who is working very closely with the stakeholders, understanding their pain point, making them comfortable using the technology is important part for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
this is how I.
absolutely, like you just said, we have come a long way, right? From, there was an era when ATM
Yes.
was newly introduced. People directly went from, having the ease of use, having the ATM card, and now we are already into the cashless era. We are also utilizing the ease and accessibility of UPI as well. I think technology and, the adaptation of digital transformation has come a long way. Along these lines, for CIOs navigating digital transformation, what key principles or metrics do you believe can define the success? We are already seeing AI chatbots being introduced. Also, Gen AI has become like a buzzword now. It's already being adapted and implemented along with, it's already being adapted by a lot of organizations in various spaces. So, how do you envision this technology kind of dominating the next few years?
I would say that the AI is coming time, upcoming technology, which is going to change the dynamics of the business,
Right.
which is going to help the business in such a way where the any type of business, if they will use the AI properly, I would say they will grow, because you can create the model using the AI, and if you are having the right data for a period,
Right.
it will give you the visibility what's happening, and it will also indicate you as a guide, as a active candidate, that this is something you have to do and this is the way you have to do. Having the data for past 5 year, 3 year, 6 year, your analysis is very simple, and agent will help you where to go, what to do, where you are lacking, where you have to take the support from external agency, where you have to take the support from internal agency, what picture is wrong, what picture is right, what step you have to take to make the things better for your business. So AI is going to be a game changer going forward. That is fine. That is 100% sure. Nobody can stop that. So it's a very next level technology. The same time, if you will tell, we discuss about the blockchain. Blockchain is very different technology,
Right.
very impactful technology, and very, very, very good technology, where the fraud detection is very simple and people cannot move out of it. They cannot do anything wrong. They are having the blockchain. So for the banking sector, if you will see, the blockchain is very important and they are using blockchain at high level.
Correct.
So there are certain technology which are upcoming technology and which are in this era as well, means going forward technology are very important and helping the business to support them in terms of the fraud detection, in terms of the forecasting what is going to happen tomorrow, and how you can come out of that challenge. So these all are the technology like AI, blockchain, or some of the agentic AI. Agentic AI is again helping the people with their challenges, supportive. Agent will take care of things. Agent will give you the reminder when you have to do what, and agent will also inform you where you have reached and what is the next step you have to take.
Right.
So AI is again going to be game changer in future. So this is how the new technology is going to help the business.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tiwari, for kind of giving your, kind of giving an elaborative view on this. Lastly, I also want to understand from you, what is your broader vision for the future of tech-enabled businesses in today's day and age for models in India as well as globally?
See, without technology, business become very difficult in today's era. So when I was working with the automotive company, the 3D started. It was 2016, 2017 when we were making some models, and then basis on the model we were making the products. But when the 3D came into the picture, printing become very easy. So we can make any model and we can print that using the 3D printer, and then that can be developed by the production department very easily. So that is how the technology is changing the business scenarios and making things very easy to them. I would say for going forward, the one should have very good visionary leader who should work very closely with the business, who should be able to understand the business challenges and supporting the business with the help of the technology. If
Correct.
it is there, so suppose in the pharmaceutical, technology is helping to understand the ingredients, the impact of the challenges of the API manufacturing and the formulation manufacturing. So this is important part. Another part of the same time, we have to be able to understand what are the impact which can lead the challenge, and accordingly we have to give the training to the people that this is something which where we have to care more, and adoption is important part into it. So when we launch a new product or new technology into the system, into our business, we should be very careful for the adoption part, because we have to give a lot of training to them. We have to tell them why we are doing this and what impact it is going to give to the business.
Right.
If the team is able to understand your product, your intent, and the impact of the technology, they will start learning it, because they also want that something should come which will ease their task. Definitely they will come and they will learn. So if somebody says that no, the adoption is challenge, I would say no, it's not challenge. Communication is the challenge. If you tell them proper, in a proper way, they will learn, they will understand, and you motivate them that this is something is going to help you. So adoption is very important part into the technology. If people are able to understand the technology, adopt that, and they can use that technology for their betterment, definitely it is going to help them, and it is going to change the business scenario. So today, nothing to say. Today, everybody is using the technology. Everybody is using the AI on their mobiles,
True.
and even the street people, place people, market people. In our plant, in not in our plant, in general way, I listen from the people. They say, see, the workers are illiterate. They cannot use the technology, and so we have to develop the technologies in such a way that they should understand. I would say, I'll tell them, see, they are more talented than us,
Right.
and they can learn more faster than us. So we should not be worried that the adoption will be challenged. The challenge will
Correct.
be how we are presenting to them, how we are teaching them. That should be in our thought. That is on us how we are taking that.
Absolutely. I mean, rightly said. So, the examples also that you have quoted, today the rate of adoption for any tech has been exponentially increased right after, I think, the post COVID era has
Yes.
what has encouraged this adoption rate. I think we have already seen the rise of UPIs and even online accessibility for all, not just in metro cities, but also in tier 2, tier 3 cities. So, thank you once again, Mr. Tiwari, for throwing light on some of the important aspects of, tech enabling businesses as well as the rate of adoption in India and as well as globally. Well, while we wrap up, I also have a couple of rapid fire questions for you. Anything that comes first to your mind? You ready?
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Great. So, my first question to you is one piece of tech that you cannot really live without.
AI.
I think that goes without saying. Next, biggest myth about being a CIO. I'm sure there are multiple, but one of the, one myth that you would like to address today.
No myth, I would say.
Okay, interesting. What's more important in digital transformation? Is it people, is it process, or is it purely the platform?
It's people and the process. Platform you can develop basis on the knowledge gathering from the business, basis on the set of the people whom you are going to deliver that. Platform is developable. Means it's not important. It's not that important.
And next, a book or a podcast that has inspired your leadership journey.
A book,
Any book that has,
Get Smart,
okay, and it is by?
Brian Tracy.
Great, great. Lastly, if you weren't in tech, which domain would you choose?
I would choose blockchain.
If you weren't in technology space, any other space that you would like to, kind of venture out? Apart from being in tech and IT, anything else?
Farming.
Okay, interesting. Great. Lovely. This conversation has been very insightful as well as very engaging, and I'm sure our audience has a lot to take away from today's session. Mr. Tiwari, firstly, thank you so much for being a part of this Thursday Live and joining us today. While we wrap up, I look forward to connect with you again.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
Bye
much.
bye. Thanks.